Okay, today we talk about a thing that happened some days ago. If you watched my I failed my exam video, you know I was some days ago attending the written exams for a Japanese scholarship and this kind of stuff. But anyway, something happened when I was at the exam place. So I am not really a person who socialize and leave my home and anything like that. But anyway, I was there and I thought, well, if I do pass this written exam and an interview, I'll be living with those people in a dormitory for like a whole year. So I tried to be friends with them, and I tried to talk to people, and they were really nice, and I liked everyone there, and I wish that they passed the exam because they don't. So, anyway, I wish they pass the exams and this kind of stuff. I wish I all good to them, but there was one person I talked to. Yeah, well, there was this girl. I had never really talked to a Japanese person like I had, but like it wasn't really Japanese. I think she was half, but anyway, half Japanese and half Brazilian. But I had never talked to a Japanese girl my age. Okay, I know, I always felt like I wanted to do that, but I didn't because I am really shy and this kind of stuff, and have been I hadn't a lot of opportunities because, as I said, I don't leave my home and I stopped attending college, and so I just stay in my home all day. Yeah. Anyway, so I tried to talk to her, and she was really pretty and gentle, and it was a nice conversation. Like, she wasn't using her phone. Like, it was the lunchtime or something, so we were free. It was before the Japanese exam, so everyone was using their phones or talking to people they were already friends or something. But she was alone, and when she before the exam began, when I was there waiting the exam to start, she arrived with her family and was talking to her parents and seemed like she respected them. And what I am trying to say is there are not a lot of girls who are Japanese and who are kind and who are family and who are nice and who doesn't stay glued to their phones whole day, like I talk about in other video. So anyway, and she was really nice, and the course she wanted to attend to pass was international relationships and some more, but all of their their okay, so all of her choices, major choices were really similar to mine, and we were like in the same areas, the same field, and this kind of stuff. And if I had passed it, we would be meeting now. I don't know if she passed it. I hope she passed it. But anyway, uh, I didn't pass. Probably she did because her Japanese was from talking to her Japanese parents. So probably she is fluent and she excelled the exam. She mastered the exam. She was did really good at the exam. So anyway, and we just talked for some minutes. After the Japanese exam, she was afraid of doing really bad at math. So after Japanese exam and math, I wanted to talk to her, but like, did you think you did well on the math exam? That question, this alternative, this choice, anyway. But I didn't find her. I tried to. I walked a little. We were at the sixth floor, and I tried to look for her at the sixth. I tried to go to a place to have lunch and see if she was there at the break and stuff, and the first floor, and I didn't find her. If I had, maybe I would have said to her, give me her phone, and we'd be friends and talk about the exam, and maybe if we both didn't pass, we could study together, and this kind of stuff, But yeah, I didn't find her, and then we went back to class. The exam started, and when I was leaving the exam, she wasn't there anymore. Like she left it really quickly, and I don't think she was running away or something. I guess she was shy, and maybe she thought I didn't want to talk to her because I was literally talking to everyone and kind of busy or something. And I don't even talk to people, to real people. Never, never, never. I just decided that day talk to a lot of people, and I was talking to two people when the exam was ended, like the exam ended, and I was talking to two people, and maybe she thought I am gonna talk to him, but I was talking to other two person, so she left, and yeah, I wish she passed the exam because I didn't. um, she even said when we talked, like, she said like, oh, if our major choices is similar, maybe we run into each other next year or something, and we wouldn't because people live in the same dormitory when they pass. Like if their major is the same university, they live in the dormitory and this kind of stuff. But anyway, so and she said, oh, maybe we'll meet each other or run into each other next year. And yeah, I find it was really nice because I don't think she was just saying that to be kind or saying anything just to, okay, I will say what you want, leave me alone. No, she was one of the first and like persons who really weren't using their phone and were engaged in the conversation. And plus, she was really wonderful and pretty and this kind of stuff. So, yeah, probably she passed. I wish she was admitted to the Japanese university. And this wasn't my year. Maybe I will find her next year because I will try to take the exam again. If she didn't pass, maybe I will find her there again. And we talk, I didn't pass. Now I studied math really hard, and now I am the math master, and now I will excel the exam. So anyway, I just wish more people were like her, and I just wish I had some means of contacting her or something. I know her name, but like she didn't told me my name, her name. I was going to my table to take the exam, and before that, like every table had the person who are trying the scholarship name. So I, out of curiosity, I saw her name and I remember her first name, and before that was after that was a Japanese name, but it is a really popular name in Brazil, so I don't think I will be able to find her online or anything like that. But anyway, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe we'll bump into each other again when trying the exam again next year, but I hope we don't because I wish she passed the exam this year. So I didn't. I recorded a video about it. I didn't, even though I studied whole year. Yeah. So and frustrated, upset about a lot of things. But I ain't upset about this because I guess it was a good experience meeting someone nice, and I wish her all good. More people should be like her, just smiling and talking without their phones and being nice and being pretty as well. Please, people, be pretty, okay? So this was the video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye, everyone.